and welcome to VPTV and our new series Behind Every Successful Leader, where we celebrate the power of virtual support in business growth. I'm Holly Copsey, founder of Virtually Priceless and the Visionary VA Circle, and my goal isn't just to showcase how entrepreneurs work with VAs, but to highlight the incredible impact VAs have in making businesses more successful. This series is about championing VAs, raising industry standards, and showing the world why virtual support is a game changer. My guest today is David Richards, aka Dr. X-Ray, a Caribbean-based healthcare innovator, entrepreneur, and radiographer with 20 years experience in medical imaging. After leaving the military, he founded Mobile Medical Global Limited in 2013 in his native Trinidad and Tobago, and later incorporated in Grenada and St. Lucia. Research he's contributed to has been published in international medical journals, including Angiology Open Access. Hope I said that right. Committed to accessible healthcare, his company delivers mobile X-ray, ultrasound, and ECG in patients' homes. In November 24, David led a major community outreach initiative offering free diagnostic imaging, reinforcing his dedication to giving back and improving patient care. So David, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, Holly, thank you very much for having me.
Lovely to see you. So if you could maybe start off by telling us a bit more about your business, that would be great.
We do X-rays, ultrasounds, ECGs, and even echoes, all in the comfort of patients' homes. And as we just had COVID, you can understand and appreciate how that is important, not only for patients who are sick and diseased, but patients who cannot access healthcare or move to a hospital or imaging facility.
Yeah. And at what point in your business journey did you realize that you needed to bring in some virtual support?
When I recognized that it was affecting business. What started happening, because I tried to do everything myself, I started to double book. I started to forget bookings. I forgot to bill, to collect money. So it was really, really terrible.
Yeah. And what kind of virtual support do you have? What sort of tasks do they handle for you?
I have Michelle. She is amazing. So she takes care of scheduling all of the appointments. She even handles some of my personal stuff. So she's admin coordinator and personal assistant. So she would do scheduling of all the appointments for the team. She would follow up with clients. She would even prepare quotations for customers, and she will issue post-service surveys. So after we would have done an X-ray or ultrasound, she would then engage the customer afterwards, 24 to 48 hours afterwards, and ask them how was their experience, etc.
Yeah.
And then on the personal side, she would take care of appointments like dental, medical. She would even remind me that I have to take my son to a lessons class, or I have to pick him up from karate.
Yeah. So it's a mixture of business and lifestyle support for you as well.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I know you mentioned previously that you originally had your wife playing some of this role. How has that sort of changed, and what was the issue there that you needed to bring in someone to replace her?
When we started, I had all the responsibilities, because as a specialist, you often think that no one can do a task as good as you. And when you take on too much, it's like you bite off more than you can chew. You recognize that I can't do it alone. So my wife being the other director in the company, it was an easy thought to have her fill the admin or role. But then clashes started to happen where, we would have a discussion during work time.
Yeah.
And when I get home, I make the joke often that her husband pays for what the boss has done. So tensions rose in the marriage. And then I recognized, no, if I want to save the marriage and keep things smoothly, I need someone else to help.
Yeah, absolutely. So how else has having a VA changed the way you work or helped you grow your business?
So what Michelle was able to do was have me do more work in less time.
Mm.
So what that afforded me is I can now decide in the middle of the week, a random Wednesday or whatever, to go hit the beach with the family. Because my younger son, he is homeschooled. So, our schedule is on our time. And additionally, Michelle has also, because of her organizational skills, we have almost doubled our revenue since she came on.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And have there been any other sort of benefits to outsourcing and delegating that you've come across?
Yes, having another pair of eyes look at something or another mind view a situation,
Yeah.
you get an opposing opinion or another perspective. And oftentimes, before I make a decision, I would, give her a call and bounce some ideas off of her. And sometimes I might be impulsive,
Hmm.
but having that second opinion or, as I said, a second perspective
Yeah.
really helps to temper some decisions.
Yeah, I think that's so important and something that's often overlooked when people think about working with a VA. I think they think about a lot of task based and admin support, but actually not that value of having a real sort of strategic partner and someone who's really got your back and is looking out for
Hmm.
you and that treats your business as if it was their own, right?
Yeah, agreed. And what I love is so you can delegate tasks, but the vision for your company, the passion that you have is really infused in the people that you work with.
Yeah.
And once you have that person grab a hold of your vision, I mean, seamlessly and without thinking, they would look for what is best for your business.
Hmm.
And sometimes, even if you may have a blind spot, they can remind you, because remember, this is what you want to do, this is where you want to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Really helps you stay focused and on track.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And what would you say to business owners who are hesitant about hiring a virtual assistant and having outsourced support?
No, I think that they should definitely consider it because it is um, a revolutionary business changing decision.
Yeah.
And depending on the tasks, it can also even save you money.
Yeah. Fantastic. Love it. And what are your top tips for working effectively with a VA?
Clear communication,
Hmm.
100%. Clear communication and be specific. What you can also do is share what is your desired outcome for this particular task.
Hmm.
So even though you may say, I want this to be done in a particular way, if you explain what your expected outcome is, they may find a more efficient and effective way of achieving the goal.
Yeah. And if your VA, Michelle, is watching this, what would you like to say to her?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the best.
Oh, that's brilliant to hear. It's so lovely to hear stories of people working with someone who makes such an impact on their lives and on their business. So that's brilliant. And finally, where's the best place for people to connect with you if they want to learn more about you and your business?
Oh, we are online, our website, www.mobilemedicalglobal.com. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at Mobile Medical Global.
Brilliant. Awesome. We will share all the details in the show notes as well. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Lovely to have a conversation with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to share.
Thank you very much, Holly, for having me, and I really appreciate the opportunity.